Yeah, great matchup into the Gwen specifically. That's why FloNDre was picking that one, deciding between the Jace and the Kennen. Ended up going with the former. And as you mentioned, a lot of pushing lanes available here, specifically in those side lanes now. Take that here if you are BLG.
Tough.
And that's exactly what Shadow's thinking about doing. FloNDre sees this wave shoving away from him, and he's going to either try his best to clear this out and actually be put in a bad spot with Shadow arriving at just the perfect moment. One more auto attack will do it. It's going to be Shadow, the new jungler from BLG, picking up first blood. This 1v1 matchup up there. But now it ends up becoming a situation where you need to have Tarzan even come in to help bail you out a little bit. Let's see if they try to extend off the Bin, who's going to get flashed on here. It's going to be a nice return trade as Tarzan, with the Wind Becomes Lightning, gets himself on the board. You really need the Guardian or the Aftershock. Have a TP, have a Smite. That's what he's going to go for this time around.
I love it.
I think
it makes support so much more fun to play. Like, letting supports kind of show some of their skill. FloNDre, you need to be careful. You need to play with a little bit more caution.
Yeah, remember that flash not on cooldown. Or sorry, on cooldown for a bit less than a minute. But that minute will be all too crucial as On comes in with the quickness, lands that grand entrance as well. Zero chance for escape for FloNDre unless he's able to jump underneath the turret, but the snip comes in from Bin. There'll be 2 flashes for none.
Observers won't show it here, but if you look at the minimap, it is all blue wards lighting up this river. It's 3 minutes before the dragon, and really what BLG are doing is just trying to trap AL, see if anybody's going to step out of position.
I mean, maybe they do right here. Shanks not going to find a taunt onto anybody, but now it might be Shadow out of position. Kyle with the 2-man Pop Blossom, and the hero's entrance in from Shanks will take Shadow down. Now Elky flashes, not in the right position right now. Both of those summoner spells are out of the fight, and Tarzan's going to be able to get himself out to safety as well. But here comes Bin. He gets one more with the needlework, and curtain call has been opened up. It's Hope looking for that fourth shot on the Knight, and he crits him down. Bin and On now on the run, but not for long, as FloNDre will claim another. Anyone's Legends dominate the fighter on the Drake Pit. A lot of damage from FloNDre specifically. The Rift Herald has been started up now by BLG. You have no teleport available for Shanks, or maybe it's just about to come off in cooldown. There's a weird bug there, but regardless, it's going to be Bilibili trying to burst this one down. Anyone's Legends not in a position to take it just yet, unless Tarzan just walks in the pit. No, it's Elk to secure it. The Crescent Guard comes out, but On is immediately the target. Tarzan, though, gets shut down, but the hero's entrance comes through and it knocks up 2. But already BLG in a good position as they win this fight for now. Hope with a deadly flourish trying to get something more, but Shanks is just 1v9ing in the Rift Herald pit. He's able to take one down with them, but overall BLG control the area.
Private On. So a forced fight, I think, coming in from BLG, recognizing the fact that they just got that summoner spell, or that ultimate from the support.
Another deadly flourish landed onto On, chunked him down to half. And the dragon, second one of the game, secured by Anyone's Legends. It's a mountain, so it'll be an Ocean Soul across the rift, and AL in good position to claim that one as Tarzan's going right back in onto On. Has his flash available. The Conqueror's already been procced. There's the Crescent Guard. Kyle going in for the Pop Blossom, going now onto Shadow. They changed their target selection perfectly. Well, on the other side of things, it's FloNDre getting soloed by Bin.
I don't think it's all that bad, though. I mean, the Demolish proc is going to go off. How much more can Bin actually get?
Will likely go down without having a lot of mana or that flash, but does find it worth it as he picked up a solo kill. And that's your one turn. Maybe another one on the Hope. The barrier enough to keep himself healthy enough.
So we're defending them so much in this game.
What? Gold is 1,000 gold. Come on.
I can already feel it, man. The back of my head, I can feel random Twitch chatter 59. These guys keep talking about BLG winning this game. Can they shut the... So we'll see. We'll see. AL
right.
again.
Hey,
I like...
maybe a caster curse here on the Knights. There we go. Nice job, Hulk. You did it. Tarzan gets the
man,
kill.
Pendissimo, man. I'm getting an AL jersey in my mailbox in a couple days anyway. It's fine, guys. Well, with Shanks grabbing a top lane turret there, maybe there's a mid lane turret next up here for AL as well. There's a teleport behind. They want to try to squeeze. Can BLG punish?
Teleports in from Bin. Tarzan is at about half HP, but the hero's entrance getting protected for now. Pop Blossom, though, it lands on the Elk. Not even able to use the Feather Storm or his barrier before he gets taken down.
Shadow?
And now Shadow's the target. The 4th shot not going to finish the job. But AL get exactly what they want. They get the mid-tier 1 and the enemy AD carry.
A great punish, I think, from AL, and BLG just overlooking, trying to really get anything from nothing.
And now they're just going to be able to Oh, he secured this soul point. Was there some sort of miracle steal? Nope, secured by Tarzan. Ocean soul point now for your defending LPL champion. Maybe they just think they have to start this objective off on Pop the Ghost to try to zone Flandre away, but Tarzan is going to be made aware of this rather quick. But look at the Otacon, it's burning very low. Tarzan has to get in there very fast, but he's going to get knocked up and not be able to secure the steal. So his Otacon picked up for Bilibili Gaming as they back out scot-free.
When I'm looking at Bilibili, I'm looking at Bin on a side lane now. He's getting very close to level 16 on this Gwen.
And when he gets there, I mean, then the fights really start to turn around a little bit.
Once in a side lane now.
That needlework and his flash available, but not level 16. Oh, what? A job from Kyle there to try to cancel some of those initial engagements, but now he gets collapsed upon. Not even going to be able to pop the Plot Blossom as it's on to pick up the shutdown. Weaver's Wall separating the fight out, but Tarzan's going to try to collapse in onto On. But it is BLG finding a comeback. Bin with the needlework, chunking out Flandre, but Tarzan and Flandre still alive, but not for long. Him and Shanks have to do the work, but the seismic shove connects. Shanks, though, with a 3-man taunt, going to try to find something, but BLG at a knife's edge get themselves the ace.
Wow, and that started with what looked like a heartbreaking tangle barbs from Kyle. The snap engage right onto this Nico. They kill him, they take the dragon, and they're going to move over to the Baron. Behind,
look at Knight.
Right around the corner into this engage. And even the Galliard, this Talia wall from Knight, I think, splits open this fight.
Count the finals, you count MSI, and now counting this series as well. They don't want to make it a 6 just yet.
So no teleport, we're fighting over nothing seemingly.
Tarzan getting very low, but there's a 4-man Pop Blossom. Elk forced up off the Featherstorm early, but On will go down first. It's a trade, jungler for Kyle, I should say. On still alive. But that's a 1-for-1 that overall is not the worst case scenario for
and
AL.
Weaver's Wall to stop him. That's cute. I like that Knight. Very cheeky. But with this Baron, look what else they're able to grab. This is a winning spot for BLG. They may have traded their jungler, but they get 2 turrets on this. And AL, they look lost without their ability to really find more kills.
And now the scaling really has arrived. You can feel a momentum shift here in this game. Looking for a little bit of poke. Oh, Shanks is down a little bit of health as well. Hope not able to find the poke, as this is going to be that tier 2 tower falling. And now Bin can turn his sights towards the inhib tower. But overall, BLG have to be thrilled with what they got off of this Baron
Maybe
power.
just prioritizing, let's get a couple more items. Let's see if we can get one more onto Shanks. Maybe see if we can squeeze a little bit of golden experience for a player like Tarzan.
Well, now here's the question is, does that scaling even help you anymore? If you are AL, or like the items that you're getting, an elixir or something, and make himself as strong as possible for this fighter on the Baron. But it looks like instead On's going to pull the trigger first. Kyle gets caught out. Shadow gets himself the kill, and now it's a 5v4 around the Baron pit. Shanks now gonna get targeted here. He's in, it's a 3v1. Tarzan's not in a position to try to stop this, and here comes a teleport, but it's from Bin on the Gwen. He might have gone a little bit too far forward though, but here comes the snip snip. Shanks in a whole lot of danger. He flashes away, but lands a taunt onto Hope. Able to get a crit, but not a kill. Shanks is down as Elk will pick it up, and now it's a 5v3 across the map. Tarzan in a terrible spot as Bin will go golden. Knight not even able to land the seismic shove. Curtain call's been opened up. Not an ability to cancel this one yet, but BLG know they can retreat right back to the Baron Nashor and claim it for themselves.
Interesting when you look at even Bin here. Baron being started for BLG, and look at where Hope is. He is all the way back in base.
They knew they could go because he's on that base timer right now. Tarzan's going to have to try to find some steal. Can he get into the pit in time? No! The Summoner Book Smite from On will secure the Baron Nashor, but will BLG be able to escape? The Deadly Flourish lands on as soon as he pops that quickness. Not going to be able to find that engage onto anybody, and so BLG will instead look to retreat. And anyone's Legends, they might not want to be able to let that happen. Hope gonna flash away from the Cyclone, and Kyle going to try to stun up Shadow, but he gets one shot before anything else can be said about it. And Hope will drop to Elk as he just dives onto the back line of anyone's Legend. And Bilibili Gaming are done with this series just yet. They won't end up in the same fate as their matchup in MSI. They will take a game off the defending LPL champs, and they'll force it aside here in the regular season.
Holy crap, Elk, he stepped forward and he wanted all of those kills. Shadow went hunting for Hope, and that's going to open up this series. It's going to make us a 1-1, tie everything up, and send us all the way to 3.
5 straight games BLG had fallen to anyone's Legend. That will not happen for a 6th.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.